Good
Hello.
evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hi. I am Alicia and Carreiro-Con, one of the body and movement therapists at Auno Oasis, Auno Hoiskole actually. And who
And
is
my
with
name
me?
is Kristiane Ravenfrost. I am one of the founders of the high school, and today I will probably mostly be in the background. I am very happy to have Alicia here. I'm also very happy to have her teaching here. It's a great honor to work together with you.
It is actually. Thank you, Kristiane. And well, today we are going to talk a little, or I'm going to talk about energetics and body flow based on our wheel of health. That body corner, oh, that body corner that we've been talking about nutrition, we've been talking about um, outlook on life,
Mm.
Christiane. Yes,
Yeah,
we
I
have
did
already.
that one day. Yeah.
Mm, environment will come, but today we will be focusing on the body part. Yeah, in my work as a macrobiotics consultant and masseuse and body teaching Eastern medicine and meridians and all that bodily part, um, it is obvious, it is clear that not just what we eat is important as the building blocks of good quality body, but then there are also the movement aspect of our body, and the energetic aspect of our body needs to be given attention. These days we sit a lot, we are quite sedentary. So we need to make it a point of moving and keeping the energy flowing in our bodies, because it is as in nature, water, when it stops moving, it becomes a swamp. Yeah, it starts, the water, the quality of the water starts degrading, going off, and bad smell, nothing good comes out of that stagnated water.
And
And
it's
with us,
exactly the same in our bodies.
the same in our body. If
When
we,
the energy is not flowing, then somehow there can be stagnation and
yeah,
stopping.
yeah,
And that brings pain with it as well.
it does. Yeah, that is one of the first messages of the body. You will feel pain. And sometimes in the Western world, we too easily go for pills and things to shut the body up. But it is precious when you feel something in the body, you are the ones inside that body. So it's important to learn to know the language of the body, what it is saying to us. And that's why these therapies, we have there home remedies and therapies and body work, um, home therapies, like for instance moxibustion, which is like acupuncture but without needles, with heat, which helps. The heat already helps um, get the stagnation flowing. Yeah, and if there are cysts, if there are accumulations, that can help break it down so that the body will later use its channels, because the body is intelligent and the body knows how to get rid of toxins and what is not in service or in good use for the body.
So, Alicia, can you say a few words about, I know you've been working with moxibustion for a long time. For
Mhm.
many people, this is totally new, and not knowing what is this. Acupuncture is well known today.
Yeah.
But, some of the results you've seen from the people you've been working with moxibustion. Can
Well,
you share a couple of, when the energy start flowing, what have you seen? What kind of change can people expect when the energy starts flowing from using moxibustion? And do you have any idea about when people should choose to come for moxibustion and when people should choose to go for acupuncture?
moxibustion is very, it's, you can do it to yourself and you can
Mhm.
help somebody at home. It is a traditional treatment in China, in the East. Even the children, the grandchildren would applied on certain points for the grandparents
Mm-hmm.
to help them age gracefully and to keep the energy flowing, mainly, for instance, stomach 36 and on the legs, which is the longevity point. And it is also to strengthen the legs if you want to walk for long distances. So it's useful to do it. And
Oh,
if you
so that
develop,
means that, for example, if I go visit my mom, who is now an elderly lady, and sometimes feel her legs is a little weak, then that could strengthen her legs, and she could feel like more empowered from that.
yes, yes, that is one of the basic points for in acupuncture and moxibustion. The moxibustion that I mean or that I use is like a cigar. Even though I've also used just the plain herb, which is what's the name? Mm, mm, oh, it doesn't come to me now. Sorry. But that herb, yeah, you can also use it, just the herb on top. Acupuncturists would use it on top of the needle. Yeah. Um,
Mm.
Artemisia, sorry. It's come. Artemisia. That's the name of the herb. But I use it and I teach it for everybody to use safely at home, rolled as a cigar. Yeah. And so you can heat it up and apply it to a point which is tender. For instance, I applied it on myself not a long while ago. I was suffering with very cold here with cystitis. So I went for the point for cystitis and I applied. Obviously, I'm quite connected to my body. So I knew I had to do quite a number, and you can go safely for until the body said stop. Yeah, but that is.
So, and basically, the way when you do this,
Mhm.
the way you actually do it is that you're not like burning the body.
No.
You're keeping it some distance. How
Yes.
far away from the body actually, or
Yeah. Oh,
is
let
that
me
the
see. I
same?
have one here actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, this is one of the cigars,
Yeah.
pure moxa roll, and yeah, you heat it up one extreme. Yeah, and you apply it close to the point that you need to uh,
Mm.
tonify to
Yeah.
heat
So
up.
that you're not burning anything actually.
No,
You're just warming it.
and
And
you
by
feel.
warming it, you get the flow to the body to flow,
Yes, yes.
or the energy to flow in the body.
Yes, you feel it heating up, the point heating warms up until you feel like a needle has gone through that point, and you know that that is the moment to stop. Yeah, that
Hmm.
is one shock. Say, it shocks the body, it wakes it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
So
well
that means
either
that it's actually very important that the client that you're treating or the family member or whatever you're treating, that they are communicating and saying, okay, now is the time.
yes, yes, yes. Of course, they should lift a finger or say stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would like us, for a moment to go on, because as Westerners,
Mm,
this whole concept of energy, it's like, okay, I have a lot of energy, I have a little energy. That's kind of like how far it goes.
mm,
But we are not really so used to this concept of that our physical body is really, can we say, a result of the energy flowing. I mean, we kind of know it, because what happens when a person dies, the
mm,
energy stops flowing, and then the body is not alive anymore and it deteriorates. So somehow we know that there is like some energy or soul, or something needed for the body to function. Yet it's still, what can we say, it's still a little strange concept for many Westerners. But for me, this has been really, really interesting. So
Yeah, and
I,
thank you for raising the question, because sometimes I mean I think like this for I've been thinking like this for so many years that sometimes yeah, oh really, yeah. um, and depending on the group of people, you adapt, yeah, to
Yeah.
their needs. So obviously this is a wide audience. So let's see what they need. And this is a very tiny a little thing, a little gem, say, about energetics and body flow. Yeah, but it's so essential to recover that connection to our flow, yeah, to feel that everything is loose and to loosen it up. And well, in meditation you also in a way tell yourself to let go, because if you're tense you're blocking. It's like yeah, the canals, I mean not just the energy canals in our body, but with tensing the body up, you constrict the flood passage, the blood flow. And so when you relax, you let go. Oh, and sometimes somebody touching you, or with a word, look at your neck, yeah, that raises you. You do this sort of mirroring. Oh yes, I thought I was relaxed, and I was like that. Oh yeah. Sometimes somebody touching you or a word makes you realize. And but yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey of rediscovering the body if you're not used to this point of view, or to this view of
And
the body.
it's, if I understand it right, it's actually a totally different concept of health, or a totally different approach to health, that by getting the energy to flow, then health automatically kind of reinstalls itself. As the body kind of activates it kind of activates the body's self-healing power.
Yeah.
And we don't need to like necessarily take pills, or so many other things, but that whole flow will just come and be healing the body from inside, simply because the body is meant to have a lot of energy flowing through.
Yeah. We don't deny
Yeah.
the use and the benefits of pills, be them herbal or even chemical. Yeah. Because we know that chemical goes faster than herbs. So sometimes you need that quick action. But then once the body is again reaching its middle, yeah, because that is where health lies. The extremes, it's out of balance. But once the body is regaining its center, uh, the body knows and provides, the food provides what it needs. Or if you need a herbal supplement or some sessions of some massage, something to help you activate or reactivate. But yeah, all this knowledge is useful and necessary so that you're not dependent on the outside, because there's so much that we can do as a primary. We are our primary caretakers, yeah, of our bodies. So we need to know all this and recover all this knowledge that in the East was more clearly put out, and in the West has been a little suppressed, say.
Well, thank you very much. I think that you
We could,
concluded it
yeah,
very
we could go
nicely
on
there.
and on, but yes, this is just a little something, and we're coming to the end. Yeah, thank you, Kristiane. It's been great.
Yeah, well, thank you. So